city blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello gorgeous friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gabi, and as you can tell by the title, I'll be working for 10 minutes, and whatever amount of Bloxburg cash I make, I'll be trying to make a house with it. Keyword trying, because I simply have no idea how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to get my moods up because it actually helps, and then I'm going to hop in the Jeep and go to Pizza Planet and work. Okay, before I start, I currently have 2,425,650 Bloxburg cash. I'm only doing that because I'm too lazy to deduct the amount of money that I make at the end. I'm lazy, and well, it's easier to do this, but yes. And now that I do this, I'm just going to go work now, I guess. Hi gorgeous friends, this is 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒚. So this clip is from my first minute into the challenge, and the irony is going into this I was hoping not to get too many orders that were far away, because that actually takes up a bit of time, and unfortunately the game decided to give me my first order all the way on the other side. I don't feel like it's just me that despises orders that aren't in close proximity. Or at least that's what I hope. But yeah, I mean, look how far this order is. Okay, so this is halfway through my time limit. I actually had gotten a few closer orders which deserved a sigh of relief, thank the Lord. I currently had a bit over 8K, which isn't too bad. But yep, that was my midway progress. Gorgeous friends, this was the final lap. I literally had only 2 seconds on the clock, but I made the order, and that's pretty much all I have to say for this part. So back to Gabi a day ago. I guess I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Okay guys, so as you can see, the 10 minutes is up. And in the time duration that I had, I made $16,584, but unfortunately, I had to pay bills, and I forgot to write down how much it was after the bills, and I have no idea how much my bills were. So, even though I was avoiding trying to do maths and calculation, I'm still going to have to do it. So I'm going to calculate and then get back to you. So after some simple calculations, when I'm finished with the building, I should have 2,424,762 Bloxburg cash left. Now I'm going to go onto a blank plot, and I'll see you guys, my gorgeous friends, on the other side. Hi again gorgeous friends, it's 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒚 once again. Told you you'll be seeing me very soon, but I'm basically just going to be explaining the disaster that is happening right before you at the moment. Right now, I'm just doing the layout of the house. I told myself that I'm going to be going for a cozy cottage loft vibes, and I copied the same layout on the second floor. I started to separate the bathroom from the rest of the layout, and yeah. I added a few items, then came out of build mode just to ensure that everything was okay on the inside. Then I went back in build mode, and here you can see me doing the roof. Now, don't be fooled, I'm horrible at roofing, and therefore this took me 45 minutes to actually find a technique that worked. I'm surprised that I didn't give up. This roof almost had me in tears. I did it all around the building, don't mind the grass, oops, and I copied the same roofing for the second floor. Next, I started adding windows where I thought necessary. I did go back and added a few more in just because I felt that places that needed a light source didn't have one. I also added the windows in pairs, and at this point this house started to have a bit of personality, which is great news for me. For more personality, I added pillars around the corners of the building. I then began to paint the walls in white on the first floor because it was getting really late in real life at this point and it seemed like the easiest color to work with. I also colored the flooring in a deep brown, I don't remember the exact name, and copied the texture and color on the stairs that led to upstairs. Then we have the kitchen. This is a really small space to work with because it is only literally 3 squares wide, but I did manage to make it an effective workspace, I think. So I only placed the necessities needed, which included a counter, cupboard, which I added later on, and a stove and refrigerator. Those are the only things I need, right?
Do you want to know?
Oh, under the stair, I had this one block space. I decided that a small table and chair would do for somewhere to sit and have something to eat. I did add windows on the side later, so it would seem like a spot I'd actually want to eat at. Moving to the outside, finally I started to make the house a bit more homey by adding color and texture to the walls. I also added a door to exit the kitchen. And if you're still here and my voice hasn't annoyed you away, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't as yet. After I colored the walls, I added a pathway leading to the door and added hedges and some more pavement on the outside area of the kitchen. I moved to the bathroom after, which is actually just as big as the kitchen, so it had very little space to work with. I painted the walls in white because once again, I didn't have anything else to paint it, and I managed to fit a shower in there and a toilet because those are the necessities for a bathroom. Finally, I added lighting to both upstairs and downstairs. It seems as if I'd been working on the first floor forever, so it's really refreshing to see the upstairs once and for all. But with that being said, I started the upstairs with the bed area by combining 2 beds with each other, which turned out pretty cute. As you can see, the walls are painted white once again, and the flooring from downstairs had been brought up here to make the house seem more cohesive. I then moved on to the desk area, changing up the texture a few times because I didn't want to have too much repetitiveness, but I still ended up with the texture that I had on the window, which I think is okay. I added a chair and ottoman, along with a shelf which had string lights underneath to add something to the space. Because of the funds going down a bit too much, I decided that having some simple books on the decks would be okay, and of course I colored them to match the theme. The time spent upstairs was definitely short-lived because, as you can see, I'm back downstairs to the main entrance. I placed a carpet at the front door and a L-shaped storage area and a hat stand for decoration because, let me be honest, this house is definitely lacking decoration. Apparently, I decided to go back upstairs after I had done that to see if I could incorporate some entertainment. Unfortunately, I did not have enough space for a fully made great room or living room, so I decided that a table with a decent TV on it could or would have to make do. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's okay for what I'm working with. Because I had this blank area, I thought maybe a dresser would be able to fit there, so that is exactly what I did. Once more, I'm back downstairs, and this time I'm adding just a few touches to minor areas, like adding a mirror above the sink and one in the main entrance. On the outside, I thought that little planters under the window would be cute, but it actually turned out to be a bit too expensive, so I ended up getting rid of them. But on the pavement on the outside of the kitchen, I got a bench just for seating. Finally, I added little stepping stones for decoration on the pavement, and it added more personality. And that's it. We're finished, finally. Okay guys, so I've finally finished. Oop, the sun. Okay. Yes, but now we're going to be where? Well, yeah, we're going to be touring the house. I'm going to be giving you guys a tour. This is the outside. I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it will work for the amount of money that I had. Going on the path, I have like these little thingy-majiggies. I don't remember the name of them, but they're basically supposed to be path stones or something like that. And then we have the front door. The front door is kind of cute, you know what I mean? When we go inside, the first thing we have over here is this very cute mirror, so you can check yourself before you walk out. And we also have like some few cubbies. Oops, I didn't close the door. But we have like these cubbies here, you know, to store whatever you need to store, shoes maybe. Around this little corner, I have this one little eating area, obviously made for one. And over here, we have a very small kitchen with, you know, all the necessities, except for a sink. Oops. Which I think is still kind of cute. I mean, it's a very small and cozy kitchen. It definitely meets the cozy vibes. And then moving back over here, we have our bathroom, a very small bathroom with little decoration. I have just the shower, a toilet, and obviously a sink with a shelf above it in case you need to store anything. Obviously, I think you can tell already that I didn't do too much decorating because, well, the money was getting low, so, you know. Okay, as you come up the stairs, you have two little plants, which is cute. You have a desk area, some more storage with nothing on it, and we have, you know, just a dresser so you can change. That's very important. And obviously, you have the bed area, and since I didn't have enough space in the house for a television, I just put this one right here, and I put some little paintings on the wall so it's not too bland and boring, even though I think it's a little bit bland, but that's okay. And then finally, we're gonna go back downstairs, and we have this door right here out the kitchen. You go through and you have just this little bench area so you can sit. Obviously, you can do a little bit more decoration if you ever decide to recreate this house. I mean, I think it's very effective if you just want something to stay in. Like, this doesn't have to be Like, I think this just shows you that you don't need to have like a lot of money to build something really cute, because I honestly thought that this was going to come out a disaster, but obviously it did not. So that was the tour, and this is what you can do with $16,000 in Bloxburg. Or basically, if you work for 10 minutes, this is the house that you can build, and I don't think that's a bad deal. The money that I have left is 2,425,168, which is less. Wait, no, it's more than our budget, because I did the calculation in the beginning and I was actually supposed to be left with 2,424,762. So we have like a few $100s left. I think we can do some decoration with that, but not right now. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and if this is your very first video, I would really appreciate that. I love you all, my gorgeous friends. You literally make my day every single day, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you, because you are literally my happiness. If you'd like to see a part 2 of this video, which I'll probably just work for 5 minutes and try to come up with something as cute as this, then let me know down in the comments below. If you have made it this far to the end of the video, comment green, because this is kind of like a plant theme, so comment green and I'll definitely make sure to like it. Until next time, bye!